They are amazing. I want you to imagine no more having to keep your dishwashing liquid up on the sink where it's gooey and nasty and it's all over the place. This is actually built into the sponges. You're gonna get 7 of these. They're all-in-one soap sponges. Super convenient design. They're actually pre-soaped for your convenience. They're super economical. In fact, 2 sponges last as long as a full bottle of dishwashing liquid. 2 sponges, and you get 7 of these for only $19.95, and you are going to absolutely love them. They don't scratch. You could do about an average, about 140 dishes for each one of these sponges. They're amazing. This is the first time back since December when they sold out. We've got them on price break. They're less than $20. We love them. Hypoallergenic, all the good stuff. And Kelly Diedring is back.
Hello, come on over
after
here,
After a long day of making messes in the kitchen.
That's right. You can clean with this so much easier than having the little drip, drip, drip on your countertop. Maybe you're somebody that's tried those, you know, the bottles in the past and they've dripped all over. Now you have a sponge. I love this because just when you think there's nothing new and different, every holder comes up with Spongeables. Okay, this is a soap, or excuse me, a sponge that has the scrubby on the outside and the regular sponge on the other side, and it is completely infused with soap, so that all you have to grab for when you're doing dishes is a single sponge. This is all that's sitting on your countertop. One single sponge. So rather than having dish soap and a sponge, or maybe you're somebody that has to have, you know, they have the little tube there with the sponge attached to the end, and it's always getting, you know, dripping on your countertop. Now all you do is reach for a single sponge. It is infused with soap, which is actually really nice. It's got aloe inside. Guy, I think you should be the one doing the dishes. No,
I'm good watching you. I'm okay with it.
But you have that scrubby on the other side, so when you have the mustard or the barbecue sauce or any kind of a caked on mess, all you have to do is flip it over. The soap does the work, so I don't have to do anything except grab a hold of my sponge.
So there's no like re-squirting the soap.
No re-squirting the soap. There's no drippage all over the countertop.
Yeah, like every 3 minutes I gotta put more soap on the sponge.
Well, that's absolutely right. And at the end of the day, you feel like you're wasting all of this soap. Now it is completely infused right into your sponge. And you can see how much soap is infused into there. Up to 200 washes per sponge. It has that aloe infused into it. Maybe you're somebody that has this kind of a mess. Is this something that Danny might...
Yeah, that's nice.
Or is that you that's leaving that?
Gross. Somebody left the eggs in the pan.
Or is that you that's leaving it in the sink, Guy? I'm not sure. But anyways, all you do is use the scrubby side. Go ahead and get that caked on egg, that baked on mess. All I have to do is reach for my sponge. Nothing else. I don't have to grab a bunch of utensils or anything. All I have to do is reach for that sponge, and I have a clean pan.
So easy.
It's really just nice and convenient.
Yeah.
And all you have to do when you want to go into the bathroom, maybe into the nursery, is take your sponge with you. You don't have to bring a bucket of cleaning supplies anywhere. One sponge will do, because let's be honest, at the end of the day, we don't want to spritz and spray a bunch of chemicals. Soap and water cleans the best. I hate seeing all these chemicals out on the marketplace that we're spritzing and spraying all around. All you need is a little soap and water, and it lathers automatically once you get it
I love it, and I love it for cleaning other areas of your home too, because remember, the soap is built in. All you do is apply the water and just give it a little work, and you'll see how the soap starts to come out again.
Up to
we
200
use this sponge over and over and hundreds of times, and you still have the soap built in. Eventually, you'll see that when it does run out, remember, you have 6 other ones.
You have 7 sponges
7 of these.
Guy said, why 7? I said, I don't know, because you could never use them all.
And you'll notice when you get them, they're not like a regular sponge. You can feel they're a little bit heavier. They have the density because they have the soap built in.
They're infused. And guess what can't grow when you have a sponge
like a lemon.
that's infused with soap? Bacteria, mold, all that icky stuff, which makes your sponge smelly, that can't grow inside here because it is completely infused. This could last you months and months and months. You don't have to continue to buy dish soap. Let's say you want to take it to your tile or even into the bathroom. You've got that scrubby side. All you need is soap and water to clean up a mess. I can't tell you how much heartache it gives me to see all these chemicals sprayed all over the house, all over the home, when really all you need is a little soap and water. Don't even need any elbow grease, Guy, because it's infused right into the sponge itself. You've got that scrubby side, you've got the soft sponge side, give it a little whirl, and you're good to go. It is completely infused right there into that sponge.
Remember, you're gonna get 7 of these sponges, and you do never have to apply any soap to them.
Nope.
The soap is built in. So when I tell you that one of these, and just one of these sponges right here, let me grab 2, it's a little bit easier to do it that way. These 2 right here are the equivalent of a full bottle of dish soap.
Yep.
Right there. So think about that. So you got 1, 2, that's 3.5 bottles of dish soap that you never have to worry about squirting. And you know, I would imagine when you use that, you're dumping most of it just goes down the drain.
Well, it's the honest to goodness truth. We're spending all this money. It comes in a plastic bottle, plastic container. We have to decide whether or not we're throwing it away or recycling it, when all you need is a single sponge that's already got that soap infused. It has that really rough scrubby on the outside, which can get that caked on dirt. It's the regular sponge on the other side. The soap is infused with aloe, so it's not gonna dry out hands. There's nothing harmful about it, so you don't have to put on a mask to spritz out around chemicals. If you wanna just grab one single sponge, rather than taking a full bucket of cleaning products, all I want you to do is grab one single sponge, get it wet. The second you get it wet, you get that lather, okay? That lather starts to come out, and now you have all the cleaning power you need, whether it's in the kitchen, whether it's in the bathroom, whether you've got, you know, a little bit of soap scum, or, you know, whatever it is when you wanna clean your grout, go into your bathroom with it. And, you know, of course, at home, you're gonna have running water here, so you'll just turn on the faucet. I'm gonna walk over and just kind of wipe it clean. But that's the type of cleaning power you get when you use soap and water rather than a bunch of chemicals.
Yeah, and everything is built in too. Remember, you have the scrubby side on one side, you have your sponge side on the other. So put one of these maybe in your kitchen where your dish area is. Maybe leave one into the bathroom area. And I love the fact, again, that all you need to do is add water. There's nothing additional that you need to put on here. So when you're cleaning your fixtures, or if you're cleaning your tile, or even if you're cleaning the inside of your bathroom sinks, you know, where you don't need to spray a bunch of gook on them. You just need to use your sponge. And by the way, the treatment of this, when you're done, you just put it back in the little dish, and it'll dry out again?
Well, it'll dry out again, and nothing can grow inside of it. It's already pre-infused with the soap. So no, you know that when your sponge starts to smell icky, and you're a little bit grossed out, and you're like, well, is my sponge technically clean? When your sponge is infused with soap, your sponge is incredibly clean. It's probably the cleanest thing in your kitchen, and you get that lather the second you grab it. It's just really easy. It's very convenient. You don't have to continue to buy chemicals or dish soap. You have one sponge. In this case, you're getting 7. 7 of these, we're talking over 1,000 washes, Guy.
Yeah.
7 sponges, you're getting over 1,000 washes. Now, I hope you never have to wash 1,000 things, okay?
Yeah, you and me both.
This is gonna last you, over and over and over.
You know when this really also comes in handy? When you've got company over, or when you have a party, or what about like the holidays? You know, when you've got just tons and tons of dishes, and you feel like all you're doing is just taking that bottle of soap and just keep squirting it and squirting it. You don't have to do that. This one sponge would take care of a whole holiday easily, and then remember, and then probably last you another 3 months after that. Wouldn't it be nice if you could have one sponge that would last you not just like, you know, a few weeks, but would last you months?
Oh,
because that's what these will do for you. They will last over and over and over. You never have to reapply. They give you just the right amount of soap, and then you rinse, and it rinses clear. It's a lemon-scented soap. It's hypoallergenic. Yep. You have to worry about your hands or anything like that.
It's infused with aloe, so that you're not getting the dry hands. You don't have to go out and buy, you know, a bunch of dish soap. You really don't have to be worried about chemical spritzes or sprays. Really, all you need is some good old-fashioned soap and water when it comes infused with that sponge. And it's a great sponge, to be honest with you. This is a high quality sponge. Take any dish in your kitchen, it will knock it out. I challenge you really to find a dish that it's not going to work with, because the soap just completely comes out as you're scrubbing. So as I'm scrubbing, you can see it's now infusing the soap all over that dish, and I'm able to clean it to perfection, really, without having to grab anything else.
You want to go work on our stove a little bit? Because I see you've got a stove over there. It's nasty. Because my next question was...
I'd actually like to see you clean something.
Yeah, I could do... What are you going to make me go over there and clean?
I'm going to make you go over there and clean,
let me get some of the
friend.
gook out of it first.
I would love to see you using it, Guy.
Yeah. All right, well, here's the thing. You don't have to go and invest in some of those fancy, well, you know, those fancy creams and things that you put on here. And we've got a pretty nasty stove right here.
Use the backside of that, yep.
And I'll just go in a circle. And I'll show you how nice this comes out.
And
you
look,
can hear.
if Guy can use it, we're pretty good to go.
Come on, hey, you know, there's nobody cleaning my house. I got to clean my own house. God, you can wipe that away. I didn't have to do it that many times.
Look at that.
Wow.
I mean, that's the power of that scrubby. All you need is a little bit of water. So the water activates the soap on the inside, okay? And then as you kind of give it a little bit of elbow grease there, it's gonna start to infuse the soap. And all you need is a little soap and water, Guy. No spritzes, no chemicals. You know, you don't have to go and buy the soap, the stovetop cleanser. All you have to do is grab your sponge and look at how clean that comes.
And we're not reapplying any sort of you know, detergent or anything. We are just going spot for spot here, and you see how nice that works on a stove. It really is, you know, the thing is that the abrasive is actually part of the sponge on one side, so you don't need to add any extra scrubby stuff. You just need the soap that's already built into this sponge. I'll tell you, it makes your job so much easier, whether you're working in the kitchen. Yeah. Maybe you're working, I'm gonna steal a little of your water. Maybe you're working outdoors. Yeah. Maybe you're just washing your car, right? Or you're washing the tires.
Great for washing your car.
Sure.
You can even use this to wash your hands with. Just go ahead and grab the sponge, give it a good lather. It's a really super high quality aloe infused soap there. You can see as you run it under water, look what you get. You get that soap that comes out. That soap is the cleaning power. That's all the cleaning power that you need. You don't need a bucket full of chemicals or this or that. You know, I go into the aisle where they sell all of the sponges, and I kind of have to giggle because I'm like, wow, look at all this money we're spending on this sponge and that sponge, and you know, with the little plastic tubing that the soap comes out of.
Sponges will cost you $4 or $5 just for that alone.
Easily, and there's no soap included. This is actually a more cost-effective way to do it because you're getting not only the sponge, but you're also getting the soap that's infused. Is this your martini glass you left out with lipstick on it?
No, that wouldn't be me. I don't do that as far as you know.
Well, at the end of the day, we've all got certain dishes. We've got lipstick on our coffee mugs. We've got, you know, spaghetti stains in our dishes. We've got caked on, baked on eggs. Whatever it is that you have to clean, and we all have something that needs to be cleaned. Now you just reach for one item, and you've got that ladder.
And by the way, they all come individually wrapped,
and
so you can take them, put one in, you know, keep one in every bathroom of the house, so when you need to do your cleaning, you got that. 7 of these. They're gonna last you probably a year or two. I'm telling you, they will last you that long.
Well, I hope you don't have 1,000 dishes to clean in a year.
I hope
It'll
so.
do 1,000 dishes.
It's amazing. All right, $19.95, first time back. It's on price break, and the first time back since December. We just got them back, so nice job.
Amazing.
You need to get some rest.
I'm gonna get some rest.